where well, I mean, the max that it can get you is 1 inch, with some rare cases where it's a couple of inches.
And it never looks good.
Nope.
Because
No,
it's
no,
just...
it gives you weird, long limbs.
Yeah, well, it gives you like long legs, but then your arms are not proportionate.
Yeah.
And it looks bad.
Also, it makes it more likely for you to break your bones later down the line because now they're not, they didn't grow with you.
Yeah.
They become more brittle and all different sections.
Well, that means that you can break them again and then stretch yourself out more.
Continuously stretching.
It's so weird seeing Godbert in like not a comedy quest line.
Yeah.
Like actually seeing him
Serious
here.
Like he actually knows how to do business.
He got the eloquence.
Yeah, it's almost like he's actually a businessman with like a successful enterprise here.
It's almost like he's the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, he is actually the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese is the thing. That is his entire character. That except like he also likes just suplexing things. He loves fighting.
That's his hobby.
But like that's his hobby. But what?
Bonfires are his hobby.
For a second, it was like her quest thing was still like green, and I was like, I'm not able to interact with her.
Took a second to update.
Sushi. That's literally what I had earlier.
Yep. Lucky. I have pizza. Because they brought pizza.
Okay, I got the teleport up.
I'm still trying to think of what I'm gonna do for my birthday lunch.
When's your birthday again?
The 23rd. So like next Saturday.
Ah.
And the problem is like there's so many options, and I'm just like, oh, I could do this, could do that, could get ramen, could go for like some Mexican.
I was gonna say,
could do the yearly Five Guys run.
I don't know if you guys even have this near you. Do you have a thing called Mandarin?
Nope.
Okay. It's
Like
an all-you-can-eat Asian buffet.
Oh.
Oh, we had something like that here, and they closed it down because the client... This is gonna sound bad, but the clientele got filled with, like, people from Mexico.
Oh, and they didn't like that?
Well, no, the issue was that other people didn't like that. It's because the clientele was mostly, like, white people, because it was, like, in the more fancy part of town.
Oh, like, yeah, that's what I meant, is, like, people were complaining about that?
Well, it was also because I went there when they were there. People from Mexico, let's say they don't care much about the people around them because their kids were running around other tables and nobody was watching them.
That's any parents.
Yeah, that's kind of like literally any. I've seen so many people do that here.
Yeah.
In like the whitest area ever.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a weird thing about. I mean, it's the same thing, I guess. It's just
it is the same thing. It's just
it's literally the same thing, but it's a double standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the problem is that the reason why so many families were showing up, they were celebrating holidays from Mexico. So the regular clientele stopped showing up, and when those holidays ended, there was no Mexican clientele anymore. So they had no clientele.
You know, it's one thing I miss so much, like in Saudi Arabia, just as like restaurants. So all the seating was like partitioned off. So you would have like curtains to like, even if you went to the McDonald's, there was a curtain at your booth that you could just close and be in private at all times. Every restaurant. I miss that so much, just having a nice little private cozy corner.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It was nice. Like it was like really good, really pleasant.
I actually blame my dad a little bit for the closing of my favorite restaurant. That one.
Your dad. That's.
I will tell you the chain of events because I know exactly why this happened. So my dad took a friend of his who was a lawyer, who was a affordable lawyer, like that dealt with like immigration and stuff like that. So most of the clientele was from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
He decided to take all his clients to that buffet. So he introduced all his clients suddenly. So it was within a couple of months from my dad introducing him, him starting to take all his clients, and then the clientele all changed.
Just thinking also, like, I'm
So I
so
blame my
mad
dad.
that there are some pictures of
I decided to pick up some of the side quests in the area. It's like, oh, there's a few blue check marks
So many
things.
side
yeah,
to do.
smart. That's what I was doing yesterday.
So I'm talking apparently to this guy in green robes and this girl with the blue hat now. Oh, it's Lena.
Like,
From the
one of
Raven.
the things that was like the problem with like when you haven't been to Saudi Arabia in like 20 years basically is that sometimes there's a lot of stuff that it's like you can't find pictures of a specific restaurant that you're thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's this one Chinese restaurant that we would go to that was so like it was atmospheric. Like they actually went all out and making like a little village type of decor.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really cozy and I liked it a lot as a kid. And I'm like, I wish I could find pictures of it, and I can't find pictures. I can find pictures at least of the Mexican restaurant that they had over there. And let me tell you, Mexican by Filipinos, freaking delicious. Like, I don't care if it's like inauthentic. It was so good. Like, I miss it.
It's actually pretty close to authentic because they have a lot of similar tastes.
I can imagine, yeah. But it was like, it was delicious. And it's genuinely one of those things that I lament sometimes that I can never have again.
Yeah,
Like I
know
will
how that
sit
is.
there, I will sit there and I'll get sad thinking like, man, I want that and I can't have it.
Just find another Filipino restaurant.
I could, yeah.
There's a restaurant that I want to try out here in Tucson. That's a Jamaican restaurant.
Ooh. If
It's
I
like-
could find a good Middle Eastern restaurant, like specifically Arabian Peninsula, like it's different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I would be so happy. That or a Turkish restaurant. Either one, I would be so happy. I would just not eat anywhere else. Like that, because it's like that's the food that I remember as a kid, and I loved it.
Like I drive past that Jamaican restaurant every so often, and every time I'm just thinking it's like, man, I want to eat there. It's Jamaican me crazy.
Wow.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shush! No! As Palpatine would say, no.
The other restaurant
I
that I
haven't
tried.
seen this guy in forever.
There he is.
He didn't get cut in half.
No, that was Teleji
That was
Adeleji,
Teleji. This is Lord Lotharito.
which yesterday I was saying I hate that I remember his name. He was he was there for such a short period of time, but it's like other characters I'll forget their names, and then it's like Teleji Adeleji, the guy who got cut in half after like trying to murder
the Sultana.
Nanamo and
Oh, these are the extreme access. Okay, good. Good to unlock them.
He wears that visor so he doesn't show that they have bug eyes.
I keep thinking of that one clip, like, in Japanese, where it was, like, one of the Lalafels has, like, the deepest, most ominous voice.
Oh, I remember that.
Ah! No! I don't know, it feels so wrong
Oh,
seeing
God.
a character with, like, where it's like they've had a visor this entire time.
Well, there you go.
I-
That's what
I
he
was
looks
not-
like.
I was not too far off from the bug eyes.
now she has bug eyes.
It's like giant flyby eyes.
I kind of like her hair like this better.
No, her
That
hair
is
looks
not
nice.
real facial hair. He just taped that on. I refuse every time I see a Lalafell with facial hair. I'm like, you just glued that on. Like, that's not. You don't have that.
It's not real.
Imagine Xenos being in this room and being like, there's two of them now.
They've multiplied.
Like, what are these?
It's an outbreak.
Imagine later on in the game, you just meet somebody called a tall Lalafell, and it's just like taller than you.
I did show NK this video,
Lalafell?
but the Pobotos video introducing Lalafell called on YouTube.
That's actually why we're Popoto themed, is because we have a lot of Lalafells, or had at one point a lot of Lalafells in our FC.
What happened to them?
Did
They
the
either
cloning
moved
happen?
on or
They became
haven't
sexy
played
man
in a
cats.
while. Our de facto leader is a Lalafell, to be fair.
One of
Our
my
actual
friends-
leader is a Highlander, who sometimes becomes a Popoto and then turns back into Highlander, like back and forth. But our de facto leader is forever Popoto. Lesbian Popoto.
One of my friends keeps calling Lalafell's precious moments figurines. And I'll
Call them
never
Cupid
get over
dolls.
Cupid dolls, yeah.
I wonder if in the new content of in 7.1, if we meet again, Shinatora, the Tartaru, what is her name?
I don't know, because it's a Final Fantasy 11 thing,
I know,
and
yeah.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, great! Americans being horrible in Japan again.
That's...
Yeah.
Water's wet.
Oh, did you see that thing about the 65-year-old guy?
No,
No.
but I
It's
can
You can just
imagine.
guess.
Shan
Yeah.
Torto. I'll
They
post it in your stream
called
so you can
their
try to pronounce
family
it.
names into the wooden gate at a shrine.
I want her to come back.
I keep forgetting that I have this big stupid ring that looks deadly.
So I'll share.
The Saltery!
I'll share you a photo of what she looks like. I'm sending it to you directly. So here is she in game.
Let me go look at this. Aww.
The Saltery was, I think, the correct answer, by the way.
No. No.
So
Don't
in
you want to attract all those Ellison
All
who
the
like
Ellisons.
licking?
All the Ellisons like salivating and just like going on all fours and crawling.
Crawling around,
so
licking the ground.
in the early days of A Realm Reborn, there was actually the first Final Fantasy XI event going on where you actually had to fight her. A minion of her.
why would you have to fight her?
Because she made a puppet and went rogue. To the point of where she was like 10 times the size.
Oh, 10 times. Because I was like, why? Like, it's like any time in this game I have to fight a Lalafell. I'm like, this feels wrong.
Well, I sent you an image of, the amount of people that wiped.
Okay, I have to go see this. Okay, I have to post this when the cutscene's over. It's really good. It's really good. It's the fact that she also is doing clearly like some sort of like anime laugh. That's really good. Yeah, I don't know anything about this character. I want her to come back already. This is peak.
I'll send you another photo of her.
With
'Cause
anime
she's-
laugh, do you mean like Sailor Moon villain laugh?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot what that's called.
Oh.
Yes. The best yet of version of it is the one from Slayers from what's her name?
Okay, so here she is, like.
Yeah,
Oh,
Naga.
Oops. Okay, could you,
The
like...
Naga. Oh, it's so small. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Let me. Because I guess what I have to do is I have to open it in a browser and then drag it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Also,
Or
it's a small
I guess
image.
not. I have to save it.
No, it's a small image. That's why it's poor quality.
No, it appeared and then disappeared.
Oh.
That's what I mean. So I have to save
OBS
it.
is just so.
OBS does not like it when I drag some things.
Yeah. So, as a reward, you would get her as a minion.
Make her work for me.
I think I have her as a minion.
And you could only.
But I don't think it was from the reward. From the.
You can buy her now.
I have. Well, okay. Never mind. I have just a wind-up Taru.
Yes.
I forgot that I saved something that was just bald fraud, and it was Radon after I got really mad dying to him a bunch. Okay, so here she is. Giant.
Oh my god, so big.
But, okay, the one where everyone wiped, though, is incredible. Hold on. So, let's remove this. Image. This next one is peak. Because I didn't expect how stupid it was.
That's really good.
Like, what? It's amazing. I want this
It's really
character in
good.
this game now.
She was in the game.
But, like, I want her, like,
Permanent.
yeah, permanent, forever in this game. Like, I don't know anything about this character other than that, and I want her in the game.
So, she is basically a super powerful black mage in the world of Final Fantasy XI. Like, she's like the black mage to talk to for any type of like magical research and whatnot.
Okay.
Like, there was a full quest line where you have to kind of do some magical stuff so that you can unlock extra storage space for your character. Because everything was super limited back then.
There's something about Final Fantasy XI that every time I hear stuff about it, I'm like so baffled in like a way where I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it does that.
But it's also funny because I've said how it was a game I really wanted to play as a kid, and I just wasn't allowed to play online games because, understandably, my mom was like, I don't know what kind of people are out there, you know, understandable.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's one day when we say, okay, we're going to take a break from 14, we could go onto one of the free servers out there.
Yeah. But, like, the more I hear about Final Fantasy XI, the more I'm like, I think I would have cried as a kid trying to play this.
100%.
I think I would have been miserable.
So, the main thing with 11 is you attack by auto-attacking. And then you have cooldowns on all your abilities. So unlike this, where your cooldowns on your abilities is like, okay, I'm going to do a spear throw. Just spam it for you. In 11, okay, you do a spear throw. Okay, you can do your next spear throw in 30 seconds.
Okay.
You want to use
it
provoke.
kind of went off of like EverQuest rules because I'm pretty sure 11 was based a lot on WoW, which is based a lot on EverQuest 1.
Yeah.
Which I played a lot of as a child.
It was
EverQuest 1.
It was very slow. You want to use your abilities sparingly.
And at the right moment.
Yes.
Riveting gameplay.
It's like, okay.
That's honest to God why I took so long to play 14, because I was like, I can't do an MMO again. like
Oh, yeah.
done MMOs, and they bore me to tears.
Well,
Oh,
also,
this is like the first MMO I've really played because like, okay, I've done some of like I started Guild Wars 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Mainly did like the tutorial. I fell off. Like also my computer wasn't good, so. I did a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online mainly because I wanted to play around with the Khajiit character creator because the Khajiit in that game are really cute.
Mhm.
I did some DC Universe Online, but that's a completely different system. That's like a and then this, like that's my experience. Like this is the first one where I've actually sat there and I'm like, yeah, I'll play this for story. I'll play this just period, you know. Do you mind coming along, Kala? If you insist. Ugh.
Boy.
I hate being the main character. Ugh.
The only thing that sucks is whenever we actually the 14 gets it's the Final Fantasy 11 collaboration back again, we get the other character.
The other character.
I have no idea. Like I think she's still trapped here somewhere.
Okay, time to ride the G-Bunny.
Who?
Ouch.
Let's see. I'll go get her name.
The ninja-looking one?
She wears white and red.
Yeah. She's got like a headband.
Yes, her.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know her name either because she bored me. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. Yep. And you get like the like samurai or ninja-esque armor outfit.
Yeah.
Ninja.
I'm still so happy. Again, it was so funny seeing a comment yesterday that was like, I can't believe you did the entire Yokai Watch event. Like when they saw my mount, and it's like, yeah, because look at it.
Because Yokai Watch.
Look at it. It's Jivanyan. I love Jivanyan. It's like one of my favorite little guys.
I was like,
The
okay.
favorite little guys who actually made me cry in like Yokai Watch 2 when it went deeper into his backstory.
I'm still shocked that I found that so where I sent you that photo of one.
Yeah.
So that is a kind of like a place like Salvation Army type places, but it's called Value Village.
Oh, I've been to one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, why is this here? Like I've seen some random stuff there before. It's like one time that I saw. Yep.
No, go ahead. Like
I saw a plush for a Gundam Zaku head in the toy section, and it's like
so random.
So random. It's like that's a Zaku head. It's a plush Zaku head that's like the size of like bigger than a basketball.
What he showed me was a figure of Komajiro, who is Koma-san's little brother, and it's like. It's funny because he's by himself, and I was thinking, you can't separate him. And then I thought, oh yeah, it's kind of the bit in the game that they're always, like, Komajiro's always looking for him. He's like, yo, I got separated from my brother. Can you help me? It's like, Koma-san is the white one, Komajiro's the orange one. And they're both, Koma-inu. And I have a plush of like the black Yokai Watch one where they look more like traditional yokai illustrations. The Koma-san one is a little scary. I don't know why they made him look so angry. He doesn't even really look like a Koma-inu. He just looks like he's full of wrath. Like I don't know. I'll have to find. I bet I could actually find a picture. Me, I'll do it.
Started doing the Loporrit's quest.
I
need to level my crafter.
I want to do Loporrit quests. Do they have the DJ outfits in that?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was like, I've seen the Loporits with like
I
the
didn't-
shirts and
yeah.
sunglasses. Still have the turbans on and everything, but it's like
Yeah, I didn't know
DJ
that was.
outfits.
I didn't know that was where they wore the DJ outfits. I genuinely like had never done the Leopard quest, so I was like, But after unlocking it, yes, that is in fact.
What am I supposed to do here? Take a photo of it somewhere? Discover its weak point. Where is your freaking weak point?
Oh, this. Why does he look like? Why did they make him look like that? Like Koma-san is like the cute, like kind of white dog. Yokai, because he's supposed to be a dog.
Oh, the one with the blue, the white and blue.
Yeah, he's white and blue. He's got kind of like the little flames on him.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go find this picture of him. I have like a little figure of this one, and I have a plush, and the plush one is scary. Because it's like, why did they make him look like this? Dude hasn't slept in days. he's so angry. Even Jibanyan. Okay, Jibanyan is also like angry, but like yeah, these were like the Kuroi
Where you put the picture?
yokai. Wait, what?
Oh, where did you? Oh, they're there.
It's on stream, yeah. Why is he like? Why did they make him? Jibanyan though. Like I have a plush of this one too.
Where
It's like
is his-
they took so many designs and they made them like crazy, but it's like it's the Koma-san one where it's just like, why does he look like that? Why he looks so angry
So angry.
when he's like kind of just gentle
I mean,
and
it's
everything.
a very yokai face, but like
Oh yeah, like no,
traditionally so.
that was the gimmick of the Black Yokai Watch. It was to just do more traditional art,
Yeah.
and they were like a little nastier, just because
Nastier.
you know
Yokai.
they're yokai. They were supposed to be like a little more unpleasant. But every time I think about Koma-san, every time I look over to my left, actually, and I see that plush looking so wrathful, I'm like, who hurt him? Like, what happened to him?
And then you find out his backstory and it makes you cry.
No, that one didn't make me cry.
Yeah.
Jibanyan being hit by a truck makes me cry.
That's why he fights vehicles.
Yeah, that's why he keeps fighting vehicles at the stoplight and everything, because he's just like instinctively wants to keep fighting cars.
Didn't he want to like
Is-
go back to like the owner or the person that took care of him?
Yeah, he kind of forgot all of that. That's the bit in Yokai
Oh,
Watch
because
2
of the
where
head injury, right?
yeah, in Yokai Watch 2 he kind of remembers a bit like what happened when he died. And it's just like, I don't know, my cat had passed away recently at that point and everything, and it was just like it hurt.
Man, if you want yokai that make you cry and also fat cats, you should probably watch Natsume Yujin-sho. I'm just gonna keep saying this.
What is Natsume Jun blah blah blah?
Natsume Yujin-sho? It's an anime about a high schooler who can see yokai,
Wait,
and
is that
also
Natsume's Book of Friends?
yes,
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I've been watching that.
it's good.
It is good.
It has made me cry many times, like more times than I can count.
I forgot which season I left on, so I don't know where I'm at.
I am on the most recent one. Me and my friend have been watching.
Season
just-
7.
It just like new episodes have been releasing weekly for the past like 4 or 5 weeks. So
I don't remember what season I left on.
I'm trying to see where is this weakness.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Because I'm like, I keep seeing the neck, and I'm thinking like, well, I watched Delicious in Dungeon recently, and that's where the dragon was weak, the red dragon. It was like right here, right between the plates.
Tell me when you want me to help you.
Remember, NK, it wasn't between the plates, it was in the upside down scale.
Oh yeah, like, whatever. The eyeball right there. The
Turns out
horn.
The eyeball. Turns out
The horn,
eyeball
just
is
like in
the
Feast for a King. Like,
I was gonna
the-
say it's gonna turn out like, oh, the eyeball is the weakest, and then you attack it with arrows, and it's gonna be like that one scene from Superman where the bullet just bounces off the eye.
the tail's undersized is making me think of a lobster.
Rock
That's where
lobster?
the poop comes from.
No, don't say that.
I mean, they gotta eat.
Creatures gotta eat. Where is this?
Oh, so you want me to tell you?
Yeah, like,
The jaw.
What?
I thought I clicked on the jaw.
No, you clicked on the eye. Like the
Yeah.
No,
lower
but, like,
part
I
of the
thought at
jaw.
one
No,
point
no,
there.
it will highlight if you're
Oh,
over
the
it.
very end of it. Okay.
Yeah. That's how stupid it is sometimes.
Why is the weak point?
It's like when you